Okay, tonight we're gonna paint this. I've got my sander in case I want to sand it. I think maybe a little bit. It's gonna be fun. Let's see how we do. I'm just going to pop in a little comment and say, okay, what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna just take my little sander. I've got 2 boxes of baking soda that I'm gonna add to my paint, and I'm going to take my sander and I'm just going to get the bigger chunks off because there's some that I can see like here. Just try to smooth that out. Tonight is the last night that I'm dealing with this. He's either going to be done or he's going to be in the garbage after tonight. Hi, our less than 3. So the only thing that I want to do right now is cover up my tea. I hope you guys have a cozy drink with you. I've got my chai tonight. I'm so excited. Normally I have my Avita tea, but I ran out and I haven't bought any more yet. So tonight it's chai and it smells so good, but I don't want to get any sanding stuff in it. So I'm going to put just something on top. I'm just going to use this to cover up my tea just while I'm sanding. Okay, so I just had this sanding block and I don't even know what like grit it is or anything, but we'll see. This is just drywall compound that I put on my paper mache to try and like smooth it out. And I'm going to add texture back in when I add the baking soda to my acrylic paint. So I think that's going to help. But for now, I just really want to smooth out kind of she's kind of a mess, guys. I want it to look like pottery. It's like kind of there. Like I said, I've decided that tonight's the last night. If it doesn't go, then I'm giving up. This has been weeks that this has been going on, and I'm done with it after this. Do you guys have any words of encouragement for me? Mostly, I don't like this color. Oh gosh, I hope it goes well. Our heart, that's awesome. Yeah, it's been a labor of love and it hasn't gone the best. I started by paper mashing an old lamp and cutting it off and then putting it on top of a different lamp. And then it's kind of escalated from there. So I'm hoping that by cleaning this up and painting it a color that matches more this lampshade. Can you see the lampshade there? See how it's like yellowy compared to the brown here? I'm just going to try and fix the colors and then hopefully I can live with it. I'm actually happy with what this is doing. Should I be sanding this too? This is going to be the back. This part I don't love too much, but hi, Dee Dee. I think with adding the drywall, hi Kelly, with adding the drywall, it really like whatever that's called, the drywall compound, it really did make quite a big difference. It was looking like really bad. Now it only looks medium bad. But we'll change the color and then hopefully you'll like it. Like I said, I do want it to have some texture. It's quite sturdy now compared to before. We're sanding. We're sanding. Just like I said, just getting those sharp edges off, trying to get it to like look a little bit more smooth, like it's actually sculpted or something like that. There. It's not without its flaws, but I'm hoping it's okay. Hi, Ippersmar. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys all have your cozy drinks tonight. I promise it won't be this loud for too long. I'm going to get my paint out here in a second. I think we're good in there. A little bit under there. There. One last spin. Oopsie. Let's see how it looks. There we go. Hi, Aaliyah. We're sanding my paper mache lamp. And then we're going to paint it. I'm excited to paint it. Just a little bit of dust there. I'm not going to worry about it too much tonight. Hi, Amelia. I think I can uncover my tea now. Grab my cozy drink. See if it's cool enough to drink. Let's see. Yummy. So good. Hi, Tina Bray. Next for some paints. This is like not the color palette that we're going to be doing. I think I'm just going to start on the back here. This is the color that we had done, and I find it too like gray. I don't think gold is quite what we're looking for. Let's see what else we have in here. Still too gray. This is yellow, but antique white. But it's to go with this lampshade up here. I'm going to tip you guys back. Too yellow? What do you guys think? Should we slap some on and see what we think? I can always change the color a little bit as we go. I would like to do a few different tones. My biggest brush I have is hiding on me. So we have a little brush tonight. That's a bummer. Where's my biggest brush? Right there. And some of the secret ingredient. If you can believe it. The secret ingredient is baking soda to make this like cool texture. So I'm just going to pop some. Oh, maybe cover my tea for that too, so I don't end up with baking soda in my tea. I've made the mistake before of putting too much baking soda in, and it just goes all like clumpy and gross. You want it to be, this was like, I would guess 1 to 1. I think I like the color though. Let's see. Oh, it's going to show right through. That's a bummer. What about on top of this? That's the annoying thing about yellow, right? Like it's always kind of see-through. I wonder. I could paint it white first, or we could try to go for a darker shade. Let me just bring it up here. Bring it up to this. So we can see how it looks. I didn't brush any of my dust off, so that might add a little extra texture too. It'll be fun. Let's see. I don't like how see-through that is. I want to tip you guys up so you can see. Look how much better that tone is though with that lampshade. I like that a lot more. So I think this is kind of like the tone shade that we're going for. I also have this. That's really golden too. Let's see how much we can get out of that. Oh, not much. It's not coming out. Let's keep trying. Hi, Gita. We have red. Should we go to my little paints? Burnt sienna. That would be good. Or like a medium brown. Nothing gray. We'll start with that. I'm going to add a little bit of this burnt sienna. Let's see. Okay. This. I'm going to hold this up so you guys. Oh, that's not even open yet. That's my favorite part. I love this part. Oh, there we go. Oops. I'm just going to put a little bit, move my tea. And this, I'm just going to put this on the side here. Can you see that? Just to mix it in. Oh, it's a little. Let's see if we get a color that we like. It's very red. What do we think? Add some white maybe to tone down the red. Wouldn't we add a little bit of green? Practicing my color theory. I don't want it to be too... That's like pink. Orange. Just looking through my paints to see what I have. Purple. That's the one we've already done that we didn't like. Purple. White. That's sweet that I like. I've got gold. Okay, hang tight. We're gonna get there. I've got some glitter. We're gonna put some glitter on it. More red. Okay, I'm gonna stick with my plan. Add a little bit of green and see how it goes. Oh, just a dot. There. We're gonna play with a little bit of color theory here. I like that, but I don't like how you can see everything through it. Let's see how this looks as we go. That should make it more brown than red. See? Okay, not hating that color. Bit too pink still, maybe? Look at it with the... Hi, YHE. I think... It's not quite the color that I would like. I want somewhere in the middle. Maybe I should just like add black to my beige and see where that gets me. Or do like dark brown. Look, is that not exactly the same color? I don't want that color. Got my blacket. That's too close to the color from before. I'm getting mad. Whoops, we made it black. I don't hate it though. Maybe it should be. Should it be black? Would that look better? Would that save it? I think that might work. Tell me in the chat what you guys think. Do you think that's okay? I like the tone. I like the color. Whoops. I'm painting everywhere. I think this is going to be better than this. Certainly. What do you guys think? Am I being too shaky? I'm moving my camera around too much. There. I like that it's not like pure black. I kind of wonder if that might save it. I'm going to keep going. Is this actually going to make it like worth all of my effort? Would that be awesome? I just had to like rage color everything black. I'm just going to add another loop in there. And then I can go back in later and like tone, like brighten the color a little bit so that it's not as dark. Add some highlights and stuff. I'm calling it black. Is that just gray? Hi, Stitch. Kind of a charcoaly color. I was trying to do it a bit brighter color because I wanted it to, my space down here is pretty dark. But I really think this is maybe working. Tell me what you guys think. And don't forget to double tap so I know you can hear me. Tell me in the chat where you're listening from, where you're watching from. Have you guys tried any crazy projects like this that just don't seem to want to die? I can't wait. Hi, Van Santen. I can't wait for it to be done and I can move on with my life. If you can't tell, I have ADHD. And I am, this isn't as novel to me anymore. We'll put it that way. But this is pretty fun, I gotta say. If it weren't for you guys, this would have already been in the garbage, 100%. I love using this time to hang out with you guys and to chat and to like get some things finished. It's really fun. Hi, Gypsy Poet. I think that's like maybe working. That's what I have so far. Don't forget to tell me what you guys think. I'm just going to keep going a little bit of, or a lot of, the antique white, the yellowy white color. Cover up my tea. Add some of my secret ingredient, my baking soda, to add texture. There's lots of texture on this guy right now, but it's not going to hurt to blend it in. Oh, I got some in my mouth. That's why I put the cover on my tea. Hi, Jabeen Butt. That tea is so good. And then some black. We've got to add the black. Tone it way down. Don't worry, I have way more black where that came from. Mix it all together, and that should give us our slaty, charcoaly gray color. I can add some brown if it gets a little too not enough black, I think. Just mixing my paints. Till I get the color that I want. Get that black blended in. Looks a little too light. I think I am going to add a little bit of the brown. See how that works. A little bit of my burnt sienna. And then if it goes too pink, I can add the green. That's looking better. Oh yeah, I think that's good. Let's see. Pretty close. I want it to have different tones on it. So that's part of the reason why I'm not fussing too much with the color match, because I want it to look like it was like all different types of clay kind of smushed together. Hi, Febreze. I'm interested. I want to know what you guys think. I hope you'll tell me in the chat. Does it look like a big pile of garbage? Or does it look like it might be okay? The sooner I can get rid of that like pinkish color, the more I'll be happy, I think. Yeah, I think I like that. Here. Maybe, maybe not. Looks like I missed a spot up there. There we go. Keep painting. I'm Liza, Chaos by Liza. Don't forget to give me a follow for more chaotic craziness. This is definitely the craziest it's gotten so far. I would say. I'm hoping that this works out. Where do you think I should add the different tones that I was talking about? I can see a spot up there that I can't see from down here. Just a sec. Hi, Paper Squishy. What do you think about me toning the color so that it's kind of like lighter on top and does like a gradient dark down to the bottom? Do you think that would look okay? I'm thinking like we get our base color on and then blend a darker black and kind of ombre it up to the top. Hi, Gloria. That's kind of what I'm thinking will look cool and add a little bit of dimension. Or do you think I should just do like random light spots and dark spots? How do you think I can make it look good? Is the real question. Hi, Lydia. There. I'm hoping by the end of tonight that we have something that we can say is our finished product. So I'm trying to get my base coat on so that we can add a little bit and then call it a day. Wouldn't that be fun? These are my dollar store brushes, so I'm not too concerned if it starts to look like that. Decidedly unkind to my brushes, aren't I? There are lots of like little nooks and crannies that I have to get in. Oops. Just painting my table. Hi, Tracy. What do you think of the lamp? Do you have any suggestions on how we can kind of make this look a little bit better? He's in rough shape. We're trying to resuscitate him. But he might not be coming back. I said this on my last live too. Underneath this is an actual lamp that I can just cut the paper mache bit away from, and it should still have survived. So no harm done if in the end it doesn't work out. But we have put a lot of hours into it, so it would be nice if we could get something worth hanging on to for a little while. And I was thinking I've got a second lamp. I don't think I want to do paper mache, although I have like ideas on how to make it better the next time. I don't think I want to do paper mache this time. I was thinking that, I was thinking that like air dry clay. Sandy suggested air dry clay. And I was thinking that would be good. So maybe I do something like that for the next one. So I do have two. How's it looking? Spin my lampshade around. I don't know. I liked it at first, and now I'm like not so convinced. But I'm sure there's stuff we can do to clean it up and make it look better. We need more paint. I better not run out of this. That wouldn't be good. I'm sure I have an actual black. I'm not trying to hide it from you. I'm just trying to protect my teeth. So black, antique white, and some baking soda. And we end up here. Again, I think I'll just do the texture for this coat, and then once I decide what I want to do with the shading and stuff, we'll leave that as just regular paint. This is trying to hide some of our sins. I did add a little bit of the brown. Slap it on there. Get it on there good. Okay. Is this maybe a lesson in not all of my projects are gonna always work, even when I approach them with blind confidence? Or am I gonna prove myself wrong? What do you guys think? I'm not terribly concerned. Hi, Dominic. Hi, user 761312381491. stepping back to look. Let's get this gray color on and see what we think. Ah! Paint on my hand. Speed painting. How much more do we have to do? Oh, not much. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Shirley. I'm just trying to get a base coat on this. And then I have plans for some shading. I think the base in like black almost would be good. I think that's what I'm feeling right now as I go through and look at this, and then shading it like leaving the gray and then blending it in to like as light as I can get on the top. I think that would be cool. And kind of hide more sins. Hide more of my boo-boos. Because this whole thing is just one giant boo-boo. Look at my paintbrush. She's in bad shape. She's not a happy camper. All that drywall dust and baking soda and me slapping the coat of paints on. Hi, Sharon. I want to hear what you guys think, so don't forget to tell me in the comments or double tap if you think that what I'm saying makes any sense. Like what do you guys think? I'm going to mix up a little bit more paint. And then I think we're getting there, right? We're almost to the other side. We can do this. I believe in us. Antique white. just going to leave that upside down. Just, oops, that's probably too much of that. And then I need more black. And then cover my tea and add some baking soda. And then mix that all together. That should give us our like charcoaly gray color that we've been using. Unless I added too much of the burnt sienna. Pretty good match, I'd say. Let's get to it. Start at the top, maybe. Keep accidentally like tasting the baking soda. Oh, that's better. There we go. We're getting there. Get in there, you. There. Oops. Okay, so 2 options of what we can do. I can do like darker bottom, lighter top, or kind of patchy around, patches of like darker and then patches of lighter. What do you guys think? Why don't you tell me in the comments? Tell me in the chat. Help me decide which you think would look better. Since we're almost done this coat of paint, I gotta switch arms. Paint with my left hand for a minute. Oops. Maybe not as fast with my left hand. Hi, Ken. We only have a little bit left. Okay, where's the bottom painted too? I'm gonna get that done too. Hi, H. Bracken. Hi, Self. It needs more visual something. Hi, Lynette. Definitely one color is not suiting it. I'm just going to finish my base coat in the color that I actually like. Whoops, too much of that. And then I'm going to add a few more colors. A little bit of baking soda. Mix it all up. Let's see. Looks like it's getting there. Alrighty. It's looking good. Okay, we're getting there. Like I said, I believe in us. I believe in us. Let's get all this other stuff covered. I really am not concerned tonight about painting my table. I can wipe it up tomorrow. Let's just get this. There. Get this lamp looking like something we can actually stand to look at. Okay, almost there. Oops, painted my table instead of the lamp. Whoopsie. Happens, doesn't it? All right, we painted him gray. He's more or less done. Just a tiny little bit there. A few. Colors showing through. Hi, Robin. What do we think? I have like just the tiniest little bit down here. And then what I had in my head that I was going to do is like take a different color and like look at my poor brush. Well, I've got my, how do I do this? He's probably got drywall dust all in him. And he's a little smushed. He might be garbage after this. I don't think we're doing anything too concerning. Let's see what we think of the brush. Whoops. He's a little rough looking. This is kind of what I had in mind, like take Does that make it better or worse? Can't really decide. I'm just going to keep going with it. What do we think about the patches? Is it hideous? Or is it like helping? What do you guys think? I don't know. It's either so ugly that I'm like okay with it, or it's maybe working, or it's like half looking like a cow. I can't decide. I won't be offended. Please tell me. I want to know if you think it's like passable. I'm going to do some more over here, and then I'm going to go do some with like white. I don't want it to be like perfect where I'm doing each one either. I want it to be random. Turn it this way a little bit so you can see. That one just looks a little too lined up underneath, doesn't it? And then I want to do one up here. That one went, okay, I'm going to do one all the way up here. Up to this. Hi, Kerr. What do you think of the weird blobs? Oh, that's too. Oops. Oh, no. I think I can wipe it off. I got it on my lampshade. Okay, I'm going to do another one kind of here. This is my crazy idea. I don't know if it's working or not. Oops, and I'm just painting everything. Okay, I'm going to keep going with it though. I'm trying not to follow a pattern, so maybe I should do like, I'm just trying to like fill some spots. I'm trying not to make them like the same size or shape. I'm trying to kind of keep them all organic. Is that the like fancy way? Hi, Cecile. Please tell me in the chat if you think this is like completely outrageous or if you think it's going to work. I'm going to do another one. So that one I had down. So I think I'll do one like here. Maybe like a fat one. I haven't really done a fat one yet. Okay, so have we made it all the way around yet? We've got just a little bit farther to go. Need a little bit more black. Hi, Jeff. What do you think of the weird blobs? Curious? If you think it's working or if you think it's like, well, I guess not working is the other option. I've decided that if I can't get it to work tonight, then it's over. No more lamp. But I'm liking it a lot better. We painted it a grayer color instead of like a pinky brown. And I'm liking that more. And now I'm going in and just trying to add like some visual, what would you call that? Like interest, yes? And see how that goes. Okay, so I've got my little fat one here, one here, one here. I think here we need one. And then my plan is to go in with a lighter color after and do the whole thing again to add more like, I'm guessing depth, more. I don't know. I'm not really sure what just like more visual interest. Hi, Audie. Okay. So we've got fat guy, fat one, stuff here, stuff here. We have this little spot here to finish. This is kind of the back. And there's two there. And then that one, and there's one there. So there's like this spot and then maybe this spot. Don't forget to double tap so I know you guys can hear me. Again, I want it to be random. Do the one there. Like I said, not trying to make them like very uniform. Trying to make them all kind of different. So I've got two kind of long ones there. So I think we need like a short guy right there. And that'll be it for the black. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Maple. I think I want to go down here and then up onto this. Maybe down there, yeah. Here. So that's where we ended up. Quick little tour. Is it interesting? Is it like, do you think it's going to be okay? So then my hands are covered in stuff and my tea's probably cold. My next plan was to go in with white. This white instead of the plain white, probably. Instead of the like titanium white. Use the yellowy color. Now the only problem with that is it's like kind of see-through. Let's see how we do. This poor brush. He's so mad at me. Still very dark. Just washing my brush off. There. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Emmy. Thanks for the likes. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm really not sure if this color is going to work or not. I kind of want it to be like right over this. Feel free to tell me if you think I'm ruining it. Does it look kind of, hi Jesslyn, does it look like a cow now? It's not quite the right shape. There. So that one I wanted to touch, but I don't necessarily want them all to touch. I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. Can't decide. Should I try another one? Oops. What do you guys think of the lighter color? Is it ruining it? Thanks so much for the likes, Emmy. I think it could work. I'm going to keep going for now. We've got two, a little too symmetrical, but I think because that one's touching and those ones are in between, this may be okay. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay, now I think I want, can you see what I'm looking at? I want this. I've got one big one here and one here, and I want this to be white. Or Arctic white or antique white. Antique white. I think that'll hide this. Maybe. Okay, so we've got those. That's 2. It's following too much of a rule to me to look right. I want 1 blob there. And maybe 1 tiny blob here. Oh, you can't even see where I'm painting. Where should we put our next white blob? I tend to be putting them right in between. I think here is going to be. What do you guys think? Hi, is it working, or is it just like so weird that it's okay? I like that the AI summary says that I'm crafting a cake. A lamp? Okay. I want the white bits to be like, I think I'm going to do like here next. I told myself I have tonight to work on this, and if it doesn't work tonight, then that's it. Now we're miles ahead of where we were when we started. I think it actually looks kind of neat, or it looks like trash. Still kind of can't decide. I tend to think it looks good when I'm down here with you guys, and then I come back down the next day and I'm like, oh my God, like what was I thinking? But for now, we're doing our best. If you guys follow my page, you know I'm not afraid to make a big swing. Especially when it's not costing me any money. And it's just for fun. How's that look? It's definitely like got some stuff going on. Right. In here. Oh, I just did those two right next to each other. Oh, well. Okay, so this is the lamp. Honestly, better than I thought. It might not be a, literal work of art. It might be a paper mache kind of craziness. I like that that's crooked. That's fabulous to me. But I am not hating it, which is a surprise. Hi, Susan. I just need Hi, Mia. Does it need some gold? Here's what I think. We take like a fine tip brush and where should our gold be? Hi, Addison. Can you see that? It's probably too fine to see. Can you see that tiny little line? I think I like it. I think it's good. I'm just going to. Can you guys see that? What do you think? Do you think it makes it good or bad? I think that's going to be like my last finishing touch, is just kind of adding some gold veins. I think it's kind of helping it, honestly. I also am like, okay, so if we're going to add them there, then where are they going to go? Right? Should they just keep going? Go up like this, and then like this. Oh, I think it looks fancy now. What do you guys think? Hi, Cecile. Hi, Francine. Hi, Benjamin. Thanks for the follow. I think this may have saved it for me. I kind of want this to like oh, I love how that's looking. Okay, so I want this to wrap kind of down here. Cool. And then you are going to go kind of like over from here. Okay, that is fun. I'm really happy with it. I'm just taking this one up to the top there. And then I think it looks to me like it needs to go that way too there. Do you know what I should do? That's helping. In the light of day. She might be kind of a neat lamp. She's one of a kind. There's no question about that. So I'll turn. I need to just, oops. I don't need my baking soda anymore. Don't need any of you. Where are you guys? We just need to start another one. I think I'll start right there. I want that to go kind of across there. Can you guys see that? Turn my thing around. What do you think of the gold veining, the gold lines? Do you guys like them? I kind of feel like it brings it all together, makes it look a little bit more like cohesive than just all of my blobs. This would be easier if I had like a gold pen. I should buy one. Wow. I was not expecting it to look like this. Do you ever have a project like that? Sometimes you just need to go with the flow and see how you can try to save it. It's definitely this one for me, but I am really happy with how it turned out. Is turning out. I'm just going to keep going with my veins here. Add a few. I could spend hours on this. Now that I like where it's going, it makes such a big difference that like to want to spend the time on it. Before I was like just slapping the paint on. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I should be careful. Since she's looking like something that might be worth it. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. Bring this one right across there. Okay. Oh no, look what I just did. Oh, I just put my thumb in it. Jeepers. I'm going to have to try to fix it. Not tonight. There. Okay. Ooh. Took a chunk out of it. At least it's in the back. So I had one. Okay, so I think I'm going to take one from right here. I'm going to lean over. Hi, Troy. Hi, Angelica. This is my paper mache lamp that has seen quite a few iterations. It was light brown and it was lumpy and terrible. and I ended up putting drywall compound on it without ruining it. I just want to get over here. I ended up using drywall compound to try and smooth it out. We were just trying. I don't know how many layers of paper mache. 3 or 4. And yeah, we're just trying to save it. And then tonight she turned into this guy, and I'm like kind of thrilled at this point in time. I was not expecting to paint it gray. I was not expecting to put little like cow prints on it. But I like how it's looking. I want to know what you guys think. Tell me in the chat if you think it looks. Oh, and we were painting with baking soda to try and make it have a little bit of texture as well. So it's been quite the journey, but so far, this is pretty fun to see that this is where it ended up. I told myself that tonight was the night. If it wasn't done tonight, then I wasn't working on it anymore, and I was going to finally give up. It's been, probably like well over a month that I've been working on this. Not like consecutively, but it's been a lot. And now we're here. I might be getting too like symmetrical with my veins. Maybe I should do this. I think it's really cool. But it's getting late for me too, so I'm gonna have to go to bed. Girls gotta sleep. Do you think I could like break my rule and say that because I like how it's turning out, I could add an extra day and like finish tomorrow? Or should I just keep going? This is making me want, I have another lamp that's exactly the same. This is making me want to do this all over again and make another one. I wonder if that would look cool if they were like matching without really matching. Coordinating. I can't wait to come back and look at this tomorrow and see if I'm crazy. Do you guys think I'll hate it tomorrow when I come back. See how much more I have to add the gold for. A little bit. Okay, I'm going to try and turn this without breaking my... Okay, let's see. We're almost there. I think I'm just going to have to keep going and get it done. It'll be a marathon, but we can do it. And then it'll be done. And we can come back tomorrow and see what we think. So we've got one coming like straight through there. And then one there. Oh, and there's one that needs to be connected there. How's that looking? What do you guys think? Does it look all right? My veins are like getting kind of weird looking. Because I'm like, I should probably just start. Yeah. Just like have one coming up from here. This is the back. So ignore this mess. Hi, thank you. So I'm just going to start like there. And then bring that one up. Oops, get in there, you. There. What do you think of that? Can you see where I'm adding that one? Maybe not. Can we see it? Not very well. I'm just gonna... Should I connect it maybe? Or should it go? There, okay. So here's where our gold stops. And then we have, hi AJ. Oh, you like it? AJ says, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Look at the gold. I love it. Thank you so much for the likes, AJ. Yeah, this is like, I'm just finishing up. I told myself I have tonight. I have tonight to finish this. And if it doesn't look good tomorrow, then that's it. I'm done. I can no longer work on this lamp. But I think I wasn't expecting to paint it gray. I like the gray. I like the kind of weird cow blobs. Remember you from the small tulips cup. Yes, I do, AJ, of course. Okay, so let's get this. I'm going to get this finished. And then hopefully I'll be happy with how she turned out. How are you? How are you, AJ? I've never finished my tulip cups. I haven't like put a gloss on them, so I haven't put any plants in them yet. And that's why I haven't posted them. I did post some live updates. I'm obsessed with this. It's so cute. Okay. I've got one gold line. Hi, Lori. One gold line coming down here. If I had a gold marker, this would have gone so much faster. Note to self. Okay, so that vein kind of goes woo, 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 woo. And then should we have it like branching off and going up, or maybe we come around? Hi, Salmon. If I draw this one up, I think we're going to branch off here. I want them all kind of going in the same direction. But I like how, like, when they hit this dark spot, it kind of like changes its trajectory a little bit. So he's going this way and then up and over. And then I'm going to go straight up again. And then through there. Can you guys see that? Like that? Yeah, I like that. Oh, good, it can connect right there. And then we can be done with that vein. Oh, cool. Okay. We've connected to this side, so I'm just going to keep going. So I'm going to go you. Can go like this. That's fun. I really like that. A little late for me, though. Oh, wow. We're going to get this done tonight. We can do this. I believe in us. And then when he gets there, he goes up. Like he's floating away. And then he hits another one. And he goes, "Arr." Up. It's starting to rain outside. Oh, I love the sound of the rain. Do you guys like the sound of the rain? That is so fun. Okay. Just going to take this up and onto the top of my, wow, onto the top of my lamp. And then this one. Okay, I'm going to do like this little section after I finish this one line. I'm just going to take this one up and then we can fill that in and then we'll be done, I guess. I'm really excited about it. It's like, it's turned into something so crazy. I love it. I'm not giving him any exciting direction. Do I think that matters too much? He's going to feed like right through the black and the white here. So I think it'll be okay. Oops. And then I'm going to connect it to that one. Awesome. There, okay. So we have, there's a line here. I'm going to just drag down. And then, hi CMM. What do you guys think? Do you like it? So I think there's plenty. Oh, we've got one line right there that I don't want. I don't want them like fading into nothing. I want it to connect. I think I want him to go up here. They're not really supposed to cross. But that's okay. We have one here, two. And then one here that I didn't finish either. Okay. This clearly was my starting point, which is fine. Let's get this going. I do like it. I do. It's just this section here that I don't, he's like missing something. Definitely not using this one to hide a white spot that I found. And that one looks to me like it should just connect like that, even though they're not technically supposed to cross if they're like veins in marble. But that's okay. He'll be fine, right? You'll forgive me? And then this needs to go up there. Here's my problem area. Hi, Bee. I want to add more gold here without maybe I should just start a new one. But I don't want it to be like too symmetrical. Hi, Lily. Oh, I've got an idea. Okay, so I've got this vein that comes this way. Can you see that? There. And I think he can branch off that way. And then that will be like my last one. I think he should branch like there and come down that way. like he connected here. And then we're just going to work our way down. There. And then cut through this. It's a little too thick. Yeah? I'm happy with it. That's one part. I think there's still a little bit that's looking empty. Or I guess if I go like this, take him there, that might be enough. Because we don't want it to be like too pretty or it'll look too intentional. And down that way. There. Okay. One turn around to see what we think and if I missed anywhere. And then we can all go to bed. I just globbed that, but that's okay. Let's see what we think. And then we're back around. Interesting. He's in bad shape. We'll put him back in the water. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. You have a good night. Bye, YouTube. Have a good night.